Today, guys, I have with me Bleu de Chanel. This is a 150 ml perfume per home, which means perfume for men. Now there are three variants. You get EDT, pretty good, EDP, pretty good, but this is supposed to be slightly better. So I was like, if I'm buying it, why not get the best one, instead of getting something which is a bit middle of the road. 16,500 rupees for this, and I inquired from a lot of people, and they said this is an absolutely great price. I took my time and I finally bought it. 150 ml, 16,500, very expensive, but this is by Chanel. I have a few Chanel fragrances, like I have the Allure Homme Sport, which I again think is a fake one. I have a La exclusive Chanel Coromandel, which is original because I got it from Chanel. And now I have Bleu de Chanel. I also have owned Chanel Allure Homme, the regular golden looking bottle, not the Blanc. And I have owned Chanel Bleu in the past. I have had the original also once or twice. Look, any designer fragrance list, top 10 list, will have Chanel, Bleu de Chanel. So today we're gonna find out whether this actually deserves the kind of respect and love it gets, or it's just one of those things, which people overrate. Okay, so in front of you I shall unbox. Okay, it's very simple. For those wondering where I got it from, well, that shall remain a bit of a secret. I have a source, 150 ml, it says 5 ounces around here. This is all made in Paris, I believe, or sorry, France, I believe. This is how it looks. You have this golden embossing. Looks just like your Bleu de Chanel. It has a little gold on the top. I'm not sure if the regular one does too. The cap seems a bit not very heavy, and this is also embossed blue. In the bottom it says 150 ml, made in France, and there you have it. Okay, now for the test. I'm just gonna spray it on my skin. Let's see what the atomizer is like. I'm gonna put it against a black contrast so you all can see. How is the smell? Man, you know what? Immediately when you spray a Bleu de Chanel, you get this nice woody, alcoholic, urban smell. A smell of peppery, nuanced woodiness. It's not a very heavy wood. It's nice, spicy, pleasant, sweet smelling wood. And it stays and it lingers, right? So if you ask me to describe the smell, I would say it's sweet, it's pleasant, it's organic. Am I able to tell any difference? Well, it's been a while since I sprayed Bleu de Chanel, but I did get a decanter from a friend, and truth be told, it smells just like the decanter. Maybe I don't trust decanters, so I thought it'll smell a bit different. As far as the bottle is concerned, it has almost to the top liquid. 150 ml, yeah. So this will last me a few years. I think 5 years the shelf life. Am I blown away? No. Am I disappointed? Yes, I am disappointed because I don't know. It doesn't seem very different than what I was expecting. And why did I buy this? Initially I'm feeling like this. Maybe eventually so right now I'm just a bit like, why the hell did I buy this, right? So first impression, predictable, like I expected it to be. It smells just like that. How does this compare with Dior Sauvage? Dior Sauvage is also a very similar fragrance to this one, and I want to say Dior smells a little more fresh in its opening. Definitely smells a little more fresh, a little more youthful in its opening, whereas this smells like welcome to the room of decadence, welcome to the room of welcome to a room of Chanel, welcome to the house of Chanel. Whereas this smells a little more unassuming, a little less a little more buoyant, tries to work a little more harder, whereas this just has a more linear tone. It doesn't really change too many inflections. If it does, I will update you guys shortly. But just 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes after spraying it, I'm just like, the whole day I didn't wear any fragrance because I wanted to make sure when this comes through, I review it right away and I tell you what I think about it. So far, I'm disappointed. I would give this a 6 out of 10. And just for comparison's sake, I would give a Sauvage 7 out of 10. I don't like the Dior Sauvage. I find it too young for me. I wanted to get the Bleu de Chanel for personal reasons. Is it seeming original right now? I would say I'm a bit skeptic right now because I expected the Parfum to do something a bit different, which it has not done so far. So having said that, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just check with one of my fragrance guys about this, and I'm gonna ask him what he thinks about it. I tried to get a rate out of him, and he said the cheapest you can get this is 19,000 rupees plus delivery. So when I got the rate of 16,500, I really jumped at it. I'm gonna figure that out and I'll update you guys. Together we are in the journey, man, of fragrances. One question I get asked very often is if you had to spend 2,000 rupees for a fragrance, which one would you buy? I would just get a roll-on, dudes, because there are many guys I know who buy a lot of fragrances, but those guys don't have the basic means or understanding to apply a roll-on themselves. Like you're wearing lakhs worth of fragrances, but you don't have the basic thing to apply a roll-on. Fuck, I've seen so many people do that, dude. So apply a 150 rupee roll-on before you even aspire to buy a 2010. So before you go, I just want to quickly describe this for somebody who's never smelled it. This smells sweet, woody, aromatic. It has more of an aroma versus a skin trail. It has, I don't know if this is the best place to spray. Let's see what happens if I spray it on my arm. Okay, so I've sprayed it on my arm now. And yeah, I'm able to smell pretty much the same notes, but it's interesting how maybe slightly more things you can smell. It's a very fresh, out of the shower kind of fragrance. It's a very day fragrance. Yes, you can wear it at night, but ideally you want to wear this when you want to go out of the house and you want to get ready and you want to just rock the world. You put 5, 7, 8 of these and you should be good for more or less the full day. The reason I got the Parfum is because I heard this has a 10% better fragrance than the EDP. Many people told me to buy the EDP, which was available for around 11, 12, 13,000 rupees for 100 ml. But no, I stuck to my guns and no regrets for that. Always do what you want to do. Don't listen to people. Only then can you really understand things. I like this, but I only like it. I'm not blown away. I don't think it's going to make my top 5 fragrances of all time list anytime soon. Thank you for watching, gentlemen.